wondering for days whether to try and tell you or not, or how. I was scared.
I want to open tonight with a poem that our dear Sister Bertha wrote and gave to me, and which I want to share with you. Put the love of God in action. Make his word the main attraction. Sin and sickness you will erase, and perfect peace will take its place. Thank you for those words, Sister Bertha.
Water and power, telephone, gas, Hollywood dress store. Helen, a letter for you.
That letter's addressed to Mrs. Helen Hill.
Oh, I hadn't noticed. It's mailed from around here, too. Aren't you going to open it?
No.
See who it's from?
Mr. Mailman. Mr. Mailman! I'm very sorry. There's no one by that name at this address. Do you understand? Adele, I've refused the letter.
Very smart.
Well, it seemed like the best thing to do.
Helen,
Yes,
do you wish me well?
of course I do, dear.
Then you're a well-wisher.
Yes.
Some people who call themselves well-wishers do crazy things, you know?
I'm afraid I don't understand what you're talking about.
Suppose the same person who wrecked my cutout sent a picture of you and me at the trial to Link. Well, if that same person wanted to throw me off the scent, she'd arrange to receive a bad piece of news herself, wouldn't she?
Adele, you can't be imagining things like this about me. I don't believe this. Well, why can't you just face the truth instead?
I am facing it. And it's not very pleasant, Helen.
Vengeance is mine, saith the Lord.
Here we go.
Now, you listen to me, Adele. There is someone out there seeking revenge on us. Despite your social preoccupations, you remember? He cut my hand. You heard his phone calls. He stabbed your cutout. Adele, did you ever take a good look at Ellie Banner's face? Look.
No, thank you.
Why? She was a working woman, just like us, about the same age. Looked quite a bit like us. So, our sons really wanted to kill us. They hated us. That was the substitute revenge. I am not like you, Adele. I'm not trying to buy back my son's love by charming some rich man to charm.
I want you out of here!
Adele, Link's big lawyer might help Wes, if he's paid enough. But what will you do if you really get him back? You can't buy back his love and respect. You neglected him. You deserve his hatred.
Tonight! Right away, I want you out!
And so, to get your free mug, here's all you do. Just print your name and address plainly on a piece of paper and send it in together with a thin metal foil seal from under the lid of a can of sweet chocolate-flavored Ovaltine. Mail it to Orphan Annie
Helen.
in Chicago, Illinois. That's all. Don't spend a single penny.
Here's your check.
Thank you. I'll be gone by the time you get back. I'm going to a hotel. I'll send for my things.
Here's Link. Goodbye, Helen.
So make doubly sure not to miss Annie's adventure.
Be careful.
Adele, I forgive you. It's harder for a rich man to get into heaven than it is for a camel to pass through the eye of a needle.
Direct from the Church of the Open Hand in Hollywood, we bring you the Sister Alma Hour. And now, Sister Alma.
Dear brethren, my key word for the day is love. One of the greatest things we need for our goal in life is love. Can you spell it? L-O-V-E. The very same love that the Lord had for us all. Now let this very same love be your guide. Love the Lord with all your heart. Let it flow out like a great river till your
Mrs. Helen Hill. Mrs. Helen Hill. Did you get my letter?
Matt?
to the consciousness of your unity with him. And when you love God with all your heart and with all your soul, you'll find comfort.
Adele, please don't turn on the light.
Helen, I thought you'd be gone.
It's him. Adele, it's finally him. He was up there. He called me by my real name. He said, Mrs. Helen Hill. And so I pushed him, and he fell. He hit his head. He's dead.
Who is he?
I don't know.
Oh, my God. Helen, you have a relative in West Virginia.
I don't think so.
Well,